Okay, it's not showing up. Why is that? Here we are. Alright. And we are good. What's up, guys, and welcome to Destiny 2. Welcome back to Destiny 2, I should say. Except instead of Gambit, like I have been doing on the channel so far, today we are going to be doing the Exorcism, the last mission of...
The beacons shine bright and the ley lines are set in place. My Techians are prepared to perform the ritual that will separate Savathun from her worm. Although she claims she will help us in our fight against the Black Fleet and the entity that commands it, she cannot be trusted. You have coaxed enough information from her for my purposes. I will do what must be done. But know that Zivu Arath won't let her sister, or her sister's worm, go without a fight. I call on you once more, Guardian. Your knack for violence is needed. Make your final preparations and head to the Dreaming City. We will see you when you arrive.
Okay. Anyway, we will be doing the Exorcism. It's a pretty much like the final quest of the Season of the Lost, leading into the brand new expansion that's going to drop next Tuesday, which is called Witch Queen, and it follows Savathun and how she's like betraying the Guardians and tricking them into letting her steal the light, which is what the Guardians run off of. If you don't know anything about Destiny, you're probably very lost right now. But pretty much, it's honestly, it's a lot to explain. But the story is in a very, it's in a very amazing focal point right now. And the Hive,
Plans are fickle things.
like, hierarchy is something that I really enjoy from the lore of this game.
I was outmaneuvered, and Savathun slipped through my fingers. I was sure that this path, these actions were absolute. But change is a prolonged effort. It requires application of steady pressure. There will always be backslides. Do not lose the summit in the climb. After Saint 14 returned Osiris to your tower, my Techians verified his identity. Savathun,
why did it say I completed it?
Of the bargain, and she did not escape unscathed.
Okay, so pretty much, I don't know why I was supposed to do a mission, but I didn't get to do it. Hold on. Because that line of dialogue was supposed to come after the Exorcism quest, and I didn't do it yet. There it is. Unstoppable and piercing. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to I already kind of know what happens because I've kind of looked into it a little bit, and I've been staying up to date on I've been staying up to date on the Witch Queen lore and stuff as it comes out. So I've been keeping tabs on everything. And when Exorcism dropped, it was a surprise to everybody. It came out of nowhere. They knew they were going to wrap it up, but they didn't know how or when. They thought they were just going to probably, or at least I figured they were just going to wrap it up in like a cutscene or something. But we didn't think we were going to get a full-blown like quest slash mission slash event for this. unless they're prone to do that. But again, I dropped off a little bit not too long ago. Pretty much I played this game until it burnt me out. And then I pretty much dropped it for a while, and then I came back, and honestly, this game had me pretty much just like, I don't know. Something about this game sometimes is just super addicting. But anyway, Savathun. She's pretty much like this big bad, if you will. She's one of the 3 Hive royalties.
Thanks to your efforts, my coven is reassembled. Once the blind well is prepared, the ritual to exorcise Savathun's worm will begin. The Hive are disrupting the alignment of the blind.
I'm not actually running.
Realign the beacons to activate the ley line network.
I'm not actually running anti-piercing. Hold on, I gotta anti-piercing, armor-piercing rounds. I'm dying. Okay, we're good now. Where are you? Okay.
That's the first beacon activated. 2 more to go.
Where'd you go? Alright. Oh, he melted me before I could kill him. I was not expecting him to be able to dish that much damage out like that.
1 beacon to go.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and respawn. I promise I'm not usually this bad. Okay, well, that worked for me.
Energy. All is in readiness.
Okay.
Assemble in my spire for the ritual.
And you know if it's a 6-person match-made event, then it's gonna be good.
Look to the sky, God. Hear the worm gods roar. After millennia of
Holy
insatiable destruction,
shit.
they are powerless against my retribution.
This is Xivu Arath's last chance to capture Savathun. She's dispatching all local forces to the Spire. Use the teleporters to join us as soon as you can.
That looks gnarly. I love it.
Fall back to the entrance. Hold this line to the last soldier. For the reef! Guardian, with the ley lines activated, Xivu Arath's forces are pouring in from the ascended plane. We're being overrun. Break through the hive lines. Reinforcements have arrived. Rally, Reefboard. Get to the hive.
Alright. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of shooting going on here. I'm loving this. Everyone's out collecting stuff right now.
Commune with us. The ritual is about to begin.
Go ahead and reload Ascendancy. Probably should have been using Traveler's Chosen. Just to get that,
Doubt is a useful tool, but double-edged. Do not let it lead you astray.
Ugh.
Leave him be, and keep to your promises, or I'll let him drag you into Zilu Arath's waiting jaws.
And then she would swallow you as well. Why must we threaten each other?
I am merely clarifying my intent. It is time. Yelaya, Sajari, Austin, and Savathun. We are sisters of circumstance, bonded by fate. Open those bonds to each other. Become one. Expel the parasite from our collective. This moment is simply the strike of a match. The fires we light here will burn long after. Be ready.
Large concentrations of Zivu Arath's forces are closing in on our position. Protect the queens.
None shall enter!
Zivu Arath's forces are converging on your position. Defend
St.
Queen
14's
Mara and
bubble,
the Techians
dude.
until the ritual is complete.
Oh my jeez. I hate Krudik's thing. Hulk's taken, or Zivu Arath. This is all the people that we were doing the astral alignment and fighting.
Got it! I will hold it long as I can!
Did I get him? I think I did. Nope, sure didn't. Never mind. Maybe he's down now. Alright.
Zivu Arath is desperate.
Kolgaroth.
She's sending her new champion as a last resort.
with that Weapons of Light. You know what? Get it. Nope. Wow. I was not expecting all those guys to be down there. I think they killed him though. Yeah, they killed him. I don't know where they killed him, but they killed him. There's a lot of glimmer around here now. Ah, wasn't able to collect none of it. Let's see what we got. What? Really? Somebody skipped the last cutscene. Somebody in the event skipped the last cutscene, and I don't know why they do that. That's so stupid that they can do that. Pretty much, it was pretty much the last cutscene. What happens is, pretty much the exorcism works, and it gets rid of Savathun's worm, which is what the Hive used to gain power. Gets rid of Savathun's worm, and she disappears, depositing Osiris at the feet of Marasab and Saint 14. And pretty much she's gone. But she held up her end of the bargain and gave us Saint 14. Or not Saint 14, gave us Osiris back. So Osiris is alive and well. He's fine. But now Savathun is pretty much lost in the wind. Which is pretty much its own problem. And that's what sets up for Witch Queen as a whole. I don't know which one I like better, Iota or Null Composure. Probably Null Composure. Its perks are better. Heating up and Reservoir Burst is really good. But I only dropped the 311. And I have my Pallades corrector set up for when Witch Queen drops. Because there's been some news that anti-barrier scouts are rotating in for Witch Queen. So I'm keeping Pallades corrector so that I have something ready. So I actually don't need this at all. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. But yeah, and then Mara, pretty much in the dialogue that I skipped earlier before doing that mission just now, pretty much Mara said something along the lines of, Savathun slipped through our fingers, and sometimes plans just don't go the way you want them to. And she's not super happy about it. But she said at least Osiris is alive and well, and all that. And if you're wondering why I'm streaming this instead of just recording it like I usually do, is because I was not 100% sure how long the mission was, how long the dialogue and all that was going to take, and I just wanted to be sure that I was able to get it all, because if it goes over an hour, my PlayStation doesn't record that long. And I do not have a way of editing, so I can't do multiple clips. Otherwise, I would. Okay. Now we have to go talk to Saint 14. But yeah, this is my way of trying to insert a little bit of the story of Destiny into my channel, because this game, both D1 and D2,
Perhaps I will go when I am rested. Osiris lives. Thank you, friend. Savathun tried to bury him, to use him like currency for bargaining. She wore his face and spoke with his voice, but they were not his words. I did not believe the Witch Queen would hold to her promise. I thought I would never see him again. He is lost in sleep. Without the light, it is difficult to know if he will recover. But he is safe. I need time, Guardian. I will see to Osiris's care. When he awakens, I want my face to be the first he sees. Perhaps I will joke that now we are even. Savathun has many enemies, but she has never faced Saint 14. We will find her, and this time, it is her who will be buried.
uh-oh. Yeah, Saint 14's not somebody that you really want to piss off. Saint 14 in the lore is a fucking, like, he's a legend in his own right. As it says in the bottom left there, a legendary hero and the former Titan Vanguard. Saint 14 disappeared into the Infinite Forest only to be later rescued by a fellow Guardian, us. Saint 14 went into the Infinite Forest looking for Osiris, if I remember correctly, and we thought he died, which he did in one of the timelines of the Infinite Forest, but he's fine, obviously, because he's standing right in front of us. Osiris lives, Saint 14's voice tremors as the words leave him. He speaks the Witch Queen's name with venom on his lips and vengeance in his thoughts. He tells you his doubts, how he prepared for heartbreak, how he believed he would never see his beloved again. Saint 14 takes a moment to calm himself before looking to you. I need time, Guardian. Saint promises he will see to Osiris's care until he wakes up. He wants his face to be the first Osiris sees. He thanks you for all you've done and for not losing faith. He assures you that when Savathun shows herself, she will meet judgment. Saint 14 is not somebody you want to fuck with. He pretty much... He's one of the reasons why we are like, in such deep shit with the Fallen, because he pretty much led a whole crusade against the Fallen, and he's the type of guy to, like, fight on some petty shit, like, but he will crush everything. Like, his lore is amazing and super colorful. Well, that's a shitty helmet for a Prime. Get out of here. Okay. And, yeah.
Checking right now.
What dropped in there?
Transferred.
Nothing good. What, was that it? Yeah, it was.
All done.
But yeah, without getting into a whole lore rant on Saint 14 and on his background with Osiris, a lot of it's, the lore of Destiny is very broad, there's a lot to it. But anyway, without going into that, this is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put this out there. I wanted to have this on the channel, because I really want to start playing this more on the channel, more than just like putzing around in Gambit and maybe a Crucible match here and there. And when Witch Queen drops, granted, if I can get into the servers in a timely fashion, I just jumped off the ledge. Ooh, I live. But granted, if I can get into the servers in a timely fashion, I will probably live stream the like the missions and stuff of the story, and yeah, and all that fun stuff. Well, on that note, and giving you guys probably something to get let me reword this. Giving you guys something to look forward to. Granted, if you guys actually do like the idea of me playing through some of the missions on the channel. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Like if you liked, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Wrong button.